All right, we're here to find out what we gotta do with the Brotherhood. Okay, I'm having flashbacks. This like under the floor grating thing feels. I feel like that was at the Enclave in
Hello, outsider.
Fallout 3.
Only a few people get to venture
I wonder if they
outside.
literally like cloned
Usually
part of
trained
this
for
for this. Big, like, just like a weird little moment that just made me like flash back to that. Weird that they have just like beat up regular garbage cans. Oh, nice. They do have water. Sick. And a drinking fountain is also very out of place in this sort of bunker. Like, the fridge is fine. They brought them in from the outside to store food. Whatever. They installed the drinking fountain? Maybe. So we came in there. That was that. This was this. So we got Hidden Valley Bunker level 2. Okay. I'm getting a sense for the place. Initiate Stanton.
Sorry, but I'm a little busy here, if you'll excuse me.
Alright. Initiate. Weird that they have their own strange beds, too. Like, they got weird tech beds. That's, at least that's what I would call them. We got a little bit of a classroom here.
The principles of fusion are relatively simple. You've been outside. Is the NCR really still hunting us?
I would like your robes, sir. So that's level 2, right? Yes. Bathroom also feels a little out of place. Like, you can see the grating. Is there even plumbing down there? It doesn't look like it. Yeah, I don't know. This place feels a little repurposed, you know? Like, I said it with Jacobstown. I could feel the budget there a little bit. I feel it here a little bit, too. But this is also just a good use of, like, existing assets. Right? If this really is largely Enclave
the NCR is moving more and more troops into the
bunker stuff that they've used to build this, like, it's a good place to use those kind of assets. So.
Hello, you must
Senior
be the outsider
scribe.
everyone's talking about. I'm Linda Schuller. If you ever need medical attention, this is the place to come.
What's your gun? So you're a doctor.
Yes, I handle all medical needs in the bunker. If you're ever wounded, I can treat you. For a fee.
Oh, of course, nothing
Normally,
free in
I'd
the
just be the
wasteland.
base's medical officer. But my other duties say otherwise.
Other duties?
I'm this bunker's head scribe in everything but name. I supervise the research teams. I collate the reports. I attend the meetings. But for reasons beyond me, that buffoon Taggart still gets the title. And don't get me started on that little pet of his. Everyone around here knows what's going on there but her.
You really don't like him, huh?
I don't appreciate how much harder I have to work to cover for his tendency to focus on his personal projects. I try not to think too much about his personal proclivities.
Interesting. Wonder if there's a quest there.
I suppose I have...
You sell Brock flowers? Free Xander root? Fuck it, I'll just take it. I generally generally don't buy usable items, but here I'm just gonna say fuck it. Actually, yeah, I'll keep the hats because we can use these to repair some other shit. Actually, I don't even know if I have these particular cowboy hats in storage right now. I definitely have them, but they might be in you know, I'll just sell the wine. They might be in Good Springs. That's the word I was looking for.
Give me a
Alright,
shout
well,
if you
we
need
cleared out what little shit we had to get rid of, so that's fine.
Still breaking hearts there, I see, Scribe Schuler.
Interesting, that's just a prop. Alright, I don't see anything I need to steal here. Shooting range. What do we got? We got a shop?
You must be the
Quartermaster?
stranger I've been hearing about. Sorry, but I'm strictly forbidden from offering our tech to outsiders like yourself. Besides, I'm a little busy right now.
Okay, so maybe we can become aligned and we have a vendor here. Or maybe we can sneak in under the floor and steal all their fucking
Seems
shit.
the NCR is making friends. We've had reports of them making over.
Yeah, that was me. Okay, so this... Yeah, we've been, like, everywhere. We can go poke around under the floor. Okay, so we've got a whole fucking underground thing. I do really feel very strong that this was a centerpiece of the... Oh. They just got people fucking living down here? This is kind of insane. This doesn't feel right at all. But yeah, I do feel like this was a big part of the Enclave base. These beds, this makes me think this really is just like a clone of the Enclave base, at least at its base. At least the base level of this base, perhaps maybe, is just a straight up clone of the Enclave. This is weird. I mean, I guess this is not actually... I mean, yeah, this isn't actually... This is just happens to be, you know, head height. It's not actually crawling. But it still feels very, like, weird. And the doors are, like, partially embedded in the floor to make them work. I don't know. Computer room. Would be interesting to know, like, kind of what corners might have been cut during the development of New Vegas. Like, how much more did they plan? How more ambitious were they than what they managed to achieve, which is already fantastic? Like, how much more could we have had? Okay, I largely get the impression the underlevel here is not really much of anything. I am a little curious, though, if we can get into the shop.
Hey, Torres.
Alright, am I, like, horribly trespassing right now? Maybe I should fucking leave. It's also very weird to me that there's, like, ammo boxes just on the floor down there. Again, it makes sense, like, you know, the quartermaster, whatever, is their place of work, their employment, the place they're staffed is upstairs. Store some supplies in the basement.
Sorry, outsider. Besides,
Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, this is all fucking... I could come in here and steal all this fucking power armor. You know how tempting that is? Cass needs a... Or not Cass, Veronica. I'm gonna keep doing that, by the way. Needs a helmet.
morning.
An accessible door. Yeah, this feels very strange to me. Especially because this is all blocked off, but then I can just walk in through here and they're not even mad at me. They're just like, I can't sell you nothing. Yeah, and Edie here clipping through the ceiling is also a problem. Yeah, this way and around the corner. Are there... And yeah, that's the only zone transition there is in here. Did you stop to tie your shoe? What are you wearing?
I'm really busy now, sorry.
Is it like upgraded combat armor or something? What is that outfit? That's one thing I really appreciate about New Vegas. The amount of fucking options in terms of just like clothings and outfits and weapons. It's crazy. Think back to like Fallout 3, Fallout 4, and like there's nowhere near this many options, right? Okay, so that way... Is this a dead end? No, there's just a weird transition thing on the map. It makes it look like there's a gap.
Our early test results look promising.
Okay. The fuck is this? Are they all like that? Alright.
Seems the destruction of the monorail didn't slow the NCR down much.
What is this
How many
room
troops
supposed
do
to
they
be?
have?
I mean, maybe this room is just a flavorful room, right?
Look, this isn't a great time. Oh, what the hell? It's not like we're making any progress.
You look like a
I'm
nerd.
Ibsen, and I hope your day is going better than mine is.
Something wrong?
Yeah, I'm in charge of keeping this data system up and running, but accessing it is a little, touch and go at the moment.
Need any help?
I could use some assistance, sure, but I highly doubt you have the technical background to help us deal with this virus.
A virus?
Yeah, some pre-war jackass with too much time on his hands apparently decided to inflict his misery on those around him. It's
Classic.
scrambling all the terminals here at the moment. Luckily, we only use this section for storing historical data.
Anything I can do?
I suppose it couldn't hurt to get another pair of eyes on this. Maybe you'll be able to come up with something coming at it fresh. While the entire system is infected, the virus itself is spread across 3 terminals. The problem is that it keeps moving periodically. We'll have it nailed down in a terminal or 2, only to have it jump to another set of terminals before we locate the 3rd.
Okay. Can the virus's files be partitioned so that read access is only provided by the kernel administrator?
What? No, that's brilliant. It would let us seal a portion of the virus to a particular terminal, even when the other parts move.
Well, I'll give it a try then.
Best of luck to you. I'll tell the others to take a break so they don't get in your way. Oh, and I'll keep track of when it jumps for you. To maximize your chances, wait for my signal before you begin.
Okay, I'm gonna do a quick save here, I guess.
Don't work too hard there, Ibsen.
Hmm? Oh, it's you, Veronica. I heard some special squad of Rangers is on its way to the Vegas area.
Across the river.
I guess the NCR is finally getting serious about fighting the Legion.
Okay, but can we do our job? Do you...
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
Okay, data store... Okay, that didn't... I don't know how I know. Oh wait, this one's normal. Wait. Welcome user. Oh no, maybe not.
Seconds.
Dude, I got nothing. If I could just find one and I know what I'm looking for, that would be quite useful. Have you found the other 2 hosts yet? Partition virus. Partitioning. Check partition. Partition confirmed. Okay. Ah, suckers. Partition virus. Partition confirmed.
Damn, it's jumped. I thought we might have had it that time.
Partition confirmed.
Seems the destruction of the monorail didn't
Partition
slow the
confirmed.
NCR down much. How many troops do they have?
I'm gonna assume the computer he was at doesn't count. Maybe. That's exiting, I guess. Well, now he's
Do you
just...
want to try isolating the
Yeah.
I-
Whoops. Sorry,
Did
are
you
we
wanna
not
try
still
isolating
doing
the-
this? Yes.
All right.
No, I don't know where I left off. This is,
Hey,
a little jank.
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
I'm like fully expecting it to be in his fucking terminal at some point. Okay, we partitioned.
That's it. We got it. The virus has been purged.
Okay.
You actually did it. If you don't mind my saying so, I didn't think you had a chance in hell of pulling it off. But I'm glad to be wrong for once. Thank you, my friend. Please feel free to access the data store at your leisure. I'm only allowed to give you access to non-classified topics, but it's better than nothing, right?
What kind of info is in there?
Oh, all kinds of things. There was already information regarding the layout and systems of this bunker, but we've since added our own data as well. Prior to the lockdown, we had extensively scouted the surrounding area and compiled dossiers on nearby points of interest.
How do we get access to more topics?
Well, you'd have to get a senior-level member of the chapter to unlock a topic for you. I've given you access to what I can, but that's not much. The majority of topics fall under Ramos's aegis, since they'd constitute a security risk. Good luck getting anything out of him. You might have better luck with another member of the senior staff. Try talking to them about it.
Alright. Bunker info. Project goals. Goal of Hidden Valley is secure self-sustained shelter for high-ranking VIPs that can serve as command structure in times of crisis. Bunker located several hundred feet below the surface, multiple layers of reinforced materials. Prevent a breach of the inhabitable areas by anything safe or directed by a bunker busting weapon utilizing a megatonnage, considered outside the capability of America's closest competitors. In the event that enemies become able of such an attack, Dervish camouflaging system makes starting the site impossible for automated systems. Systems overview. Two main systems. The Candle Fusion Power System provides power to the bunker for 752 years. Dervish Camouflage provides visual and electronic interference to prevent airborne or long-range enemy weapons from targeting the bunker. Normal soil around a hidden valley has been supplemented with a combination of aluminum and various silicates, which are then dispersed using a wide network of industrial fans to blanket the area in a cloud of what is essentially chaff. So that's why it was, why there was those fans on the ground and why it was so windy. Cool. Electronic countermeasures in the nearby array at Black Mountain. Interesting. I believe Black Mountain has some tie-in with The Last Companion. No idea where it is.
Watch, so don't get any ideas.
I mean, it must be here, right? Because it said part of, like, this greater compound. Well, greater military compound, I guess. Are these the pods from, fucking...
Yes, what is it?
The simulation thing with, like, the main quest for Fallout 3? You are?
Ah, the outsider. I suppose it's too much to ask that jarhead Ramos to keep outsiders away from my research. I am Head Scribe Taggart, and I am much too busy to deal with the likes of you right now.
Okay, you seem terrible, but we knew that. Oh, is
Seems
this...
the destruction of the monorail didn't slow
Scribe
the
Taggart,
NCR down much.
it's your favorite.
Yeah?
Is this... Oh, shouldn't you be in school or something?
Head Scribe Taggart quickly realized my extraordinary talent when I took the mandatory VR combat testing. Soon after that, he requested that I get transferred to VR specialist training, serving as his assistant. I miss hanging out with the other students all the time, but at least I get to skip all those boring lectures.
He fucking recruited the blonde as an assistant. Yikes. Tell me about yourself.
Well, like just about everyone else here, I grew up in the Brotherhood. My father was a scribe and my mother a paladin.
So you take after more, your mother or your father?
I don't know. I'm a little like both of them, I guess. If I had to choose, I really don't know which I'd pick. That's a question I've been asked a lot lately, since it's something I have to decide for myself soon.
What do you mean?
I'm currently an apprentice in the Brotherhood, and recently became eligible for journeyman status. But first I have to decide which order I want to join. The Knights or the Scribes?
Tell me about the scribes.
The Scribes are responsible for discovering how all the old tech we recover actually works, and sometimes even work on inventing new things. Without them, the Brotherhood could never fulfill its mission. Or at least that's what my dad always used to say.
What's with all the computers?
It's our virtual reality training hall. We don't really go out all that often anymore, so this is how we stay sharp.
Makes sense. Anymore? When did the Brotherhood used to go out more?
Yeah, a lot more. Back when we were at the Helios station. Oh, crap. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to talk about that, especially with outsiders. So forget you just heard that, okay?
Your parents here somewhere?
They both died at Helios 1. The others were always like a family to me before that, but afterward they became my family in truth.
Knights.
Knights are in charge of all of our equipment. Power armor, Gatling lasers, you name it. All of it built and maintained by Knights. Knights also get to go out on patrols, scouting assignments, and support the Paladins in offensive operations. Being a Knight would mean getting to see more of the world, fight the Brotherhood's enemies, and possibly someday become a Paladin like my mother.
So are Paladins like special forces and Knights are
Student.
your standard soldiers?
Well, it's,
Activate self-destruction authorization terminal? What?
Seems the NCR is making friends. We've had reports of them making over...
Hidden Valley Network. By order of Elder McNamara, engaging the bunker self-destruct sequence requires the ascent of the head scribe, head paladin, and elder. Each of these brothers has been given a key card to be produced in the case of emergency. When all three are inserted below, password to self-destruct will be generated. Please report immediately. Okay, so this is maybe eliminate the Brotherhood there. Blow the bunker up, I guess. Maybe assassinate the main three, get the key cards or something. I'm going to try and align with the NCR if I can. Which I believe, given the Helios 1 thing, may be more difficult than you might expect or something. Jammed minigun. Interesting. Senior Knight Lorenzo.
I can hardly notice that.
Okay, we got a bunch of
lazy eye.
broken shit.
Oh, you must be the outsider everyone's buzzing about. Pleased to meet you. I'm Lorenzo, Senior Knight and General Handyman around here.
Nice to meet you, General Handyman. Salute. Okay, not a quest. At least not yet. Scribe Knight.
Being watched, so don't get any ideas.
I kind of want to steal the malfunctioning shit. Just to have it. But it's fine. Okay, a nice little like machine shop vibe here. I like that. I like when they put thoughts into like designing an environment, right? Rather than just tell us this is how the Brotherhood works. They've actually, you know, shown us, you know, here's a machine shop, science lab, etc. It's still probably a little on the small side, but At least it's something.
You look tired, Ibsen.
Yes, yes.
Alright. So that's that. Save in case of foot and mouth disease. Oh, I remember seeing a map like this somewhere else. Maybe there's one of these in Fallout 3 as well. So we've got some like specific locations marked. So this must be Hoover Dam, NCR, the Boomers, New Vegas. Is this Helios 1 here probably? And this is... what would this be? If that's Helios 1... oh, the RepCon test site? That would make sense. They'd mark the RepCon test site because it's a tech thing that's interesting. Wait, this is the road south out of Vegas here with like the little... this is not... this is this. This is not Helios 1. It's like right here. So this is something to check out. There's definitely a compound there. I mean, the road kind of gives that away too. Also, this is just kind of a little bit of a gap in our environment. We should check out Quarry Junction now that we're pretty high level. Oh, that's a vibe. That's cool. Not just the logo,
Hello,
but
Veronica.
like the
How was your
logo
mission?
fully
We'll
rendered.
know in a second. I wanted to talk to you.
Veronica, tell me this isn't about...
Yes, goddammit, it is. But you're gonna hear me out this time.
We've been through this.
The things I've seen now, other groups succeeding where we fail, it's not too late for us.
We've outlasted the end of the world. We'll outlast these upstarts.
Waiting in a hole for everyone else to die.
If we must.
This is a dead end for us.
I see no evidence of that. Nor do I see anyone out there with a solution to our problems.
How could you?
Me.
Too scared to look. Let's go. We're wasting our time. What's up?
Do you have anything else to say? Well, this is
Ooh, do I get a...
lit up. Okay, you tell me anything about this platinum chip?
Yeah, it's not for poker. I've never seen anything quite like it, but I can tell you it looks like it was fabricated before the war, and not at a mint. Some kind of tech. I'm gonna say mid-2200s. Hold on to it. Might be your lucky chip.
Alright, well, she doesn't have any other dialogue.
When Paladin Ramos informed me that Veronica was approaching with an outsider in tow, at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here, though you'd remain Veronica's responsibility. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us?
Yeah, sure.
Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them.
I think I already found one of your patrols. Both paladins are dead.
While that is disheartening news, there remains hope that the other 2 patrols may still be found alive.
I'll begin looking.
I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home.
I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and
Okay.
patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
Okay, great. We can go back to the other one.
Found the missing patrols?
I was hoping to speak to you about other matters.
I can spare a little time. What did you want to talk about?
Tell me about the lockdown.
It's a protective measure that was enacted after our defeat at Helios. The NCR was hot on our heels, and we wouldn't have survived another encounter. It was decided that we would stay quiet for a time, heal the wounded, and try to come up with a new strategy. However, after we had fully recuperated, our first scouting measures showed that the NCR's presence in this region had only increased in our absence. There are now more than 5 times the number of NCR troops in the area as when we fought them, and we have half the number we did at Helios. And so the lockdown has been extended. To go outside would be the death of us all.
How do you get supplies?
We have some personnel that are allowed to travel on the surface. They trade for what we need and occasionally drop off what they acquire. We make sure that they only enter or leave the bunker while the sandstorm is active, to avoid detection.
What is with the sandstorm, anyway?
That is this base's defensive system. It serves as camouflage and masks all entry and exit from the bunker. We use it to hide our patrols and supply runners, though we still send such out at night to be extra safe.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Okay, let's go find them patrols. We'll keep Veronica, I remembered her name,
I'd slap him
with
around, but he
us.
stood at my parents' wedding. Plus, he used to make excuses to get me out of my punishment when I'd slept through head scribe Taggart's lectures. Figure I owe him for that. He means well.
What now?
I'm not giving up. He wants evidence, but he'll never go looking for it. He's scared I'm right. He'll never listen unless I hold the proof right in front of his face.
What could we bring him to change his mind?
I don't know. We need something that shows the Brotherhood will fail, or that it can do better a different way. The only thing that gets his attention is technology. Maybe Father Elijah had the right idea.
Father Elijah?
Our elder before McNamara. He had a nose for recovering lost technology. He'd send scribes out into the desert chasing whatever leads he found. There were a few he only trusted me with. I can think of at least one that'd prove my point, if it still exists. There's a comm terminal not too far from here I'd use to access messages from him. If we go there, I can pull up his research on it.
Okay, you think the Elder will listen?
He's a stubborn old man, but when it comes down to it, he's got our best interests at heart. If he sees some indisputable sign we're on the wrong course, he won't ignore it.
So what is it you're trying to accomplish?
That's my question to the Elder. All these years, the Brotherhood has collected weapons technology. And for what? To keep it out of people's hands? That clearly hasn't worked. To defend ourselves? We can't compete with the NCR's numbers, or the Legion's. We're fighting a war for a lost cause. If we're gonna survive, we have to find a role in society, attract new members.
How would you propose to do that?
Look at the followers of the Apocalypse. They use their expertise to improve people's lives. They train them to be self-sufficient. That expertise cultivates respect and gratitude, spreads their ideals, draws talent to their cause. They make friends like we make enemies. But they don't know a fraction of what we know. If we took on their role, we could stand up to anyone. We wouldn't have to hide.
Very smart. Let's head out.
I'm with you.
Okay, we're looking for a terminal.
So, you're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say?
Why should I trust you?
Why should you trust the Elder? I'd recommend listening to both of us, and choosing whom to trust for yourself. So are you...
Okay.
As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years. And those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by. And many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed.
What about Veronica? She comes and goes.
Veronica's a special case. She handles the procurement of supplies. If we didn't let her and those like her back in, we'd all starve. If the Elder could manage it, he'd shut them out as well. And all in the name of security. Which is why we need to replace him.
Have you tried bringing this up with the Elder?
Of course I have, many times in fact. The Elder has an open door policy and will listen to advice on any subject save this one. He refuses to see that our isolation is slowly weakening us. Aside from being our duty, going out on missions is what kept us strong. And because he fails to see that, he must be replaced.
And I suppose you'd nominate yourself.
I would. I'm the senior-most paladin in the chapter, and have more combat experience than any two others here put together. I'd gladly support another candidate, but no one has the courage to step forward and make the attempt, so it falls to me. I would put this chapter back on the right path, if I could just assume leadership.
How do you propose to do that?
I don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters, so they refuse to help me, which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider such as yourself would arouse less suspicion asking questions about such matters. The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you.
Side eyes Veronica.
In short, you're in a perfect position to help me. Will you at least think about it?
I'll see what I can do.
That'll have to do. I'd recommend going to see Ramos first. As head of security, he's more familiar with our protocols than anyone else here. You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit of a problem accessing it. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask that you kept me abreast of them. Report anything you find to me, and we'll move from there.
I don't like his vibe. I don't like his vibe. What do you think, Veronica? You have an opinion on this?
What's up?
I have questions.
I was told we wouldn't be tested on this.
I was hoping she'd have something about this. She seems involved. She should have dialogue. Ever hear of a guy called Benny?
Sure. He's one of the hotel managers on the Strip. He comes up in the news now and then. Him and the other chairman run the Tops. It's one of the nicer hotels. Or so I hear. Elder McNamara wouldn't shell out for a passport for me, so I've actually never been to the Strip.
Yes, you have. I brought you there. Goodbye. Alright, well,
What is this? Veronica brings an outsider into our home, then has a private audience with the Elder? The two of you may have the Elder fooled, but we know better. Veronica has always twisted the Founder's principles to her own ends. We will not stand idly by and allow her to corrupt our Elder's thinking.
what does that mean?
Pardon?
Veronica.
Sorry about that. Just because I love them doesn't mean some of them aren't assholes.
Okay, I thought they were gonna jump us. Okay, so, optional look into the Brotherhood's history regarding the Elders being dismissed, talk to Ramos, help Hardin find a way to oust McNamara, find the missing Brotherhood patrol at Black Mountain, there we go. Nellis AFB, it's the other one. Repcon's the one we got. Still in the dark. Oh wait, no, that's it. Access Father Elijah's notes of the comm terminal, return with Veronica to the Brotherhood, sealed evidence and misguided priorities. Comm terminal... Must be on the first level? Yes. No. Where is this comm terminal? She said it was near here. So is it in the room? Doesn't seem likely. Wait, have we been up through here? No. Okay, we got some quarters. Plasma pistol. Super sledge. Knifey forky.
Hello?
Harden. Levitating. Oh no, that's a lamp. I thought it was a levitating bread. It's like, what the fuck? Books, books, books. Spartan quarters, but that probably makes sense for the Brotherhood. I do feel like we should see more evidence of maybe like a vault of tech, but they did just get their ass kicked at Helios 1, so maybe, you know, that's had to have been abandoned a little bit or something.
Seems the destruction of the monorail didn't...
Okay, there's nothing there.
Down much. How many troops do they have?
We'll just have to rub up against all the computers. Have I not been this way?
Taggart. Did you get some sun?
Yes. Well, it's nice to see you too, Veronica.
She's very sociable. That's the self-destruct terminal. That's also the self-destruct terminal. I assume it's not that. So, unless it's in here, which I doubt it. It must be up on the first level somewhere. Also, we never saw any other exits. Those other bunkers are something else. So there's also that.
Seems the destruction of the
Do we have anything to tell us where this fucking terminal is? Axis father lodges his notes at the comm terminal with Veronica. Well, I mean, I have a... Oh! Why is it showing near Helios? No, that's got to be where the item is, right? That's the only thing that would make sense. That can't be where the comm terminal is. You said it's near here. Unless she means near here in a geographical sense, in which case, the fuck? Is the comm fucking...
Hello, outsider.
Thing a toilet? I'm not gonna check the basement. That seems insane. I am confusion. I could just Google it. I got a rumbly in my tumbly. So this is the exit area. Let's just check these rooms real quick. Sorry, what are you fucking doing?
Only a few people get to venture outside, usually to trade for food.
Why are you doing that? Oh yeah, we also wanted to stop by the vendor anyway.
The word came down from the Elder that I'm to offer you some of our lesser wares. As if I didn't have other matters on my mind.
Anything I can help you with?
If you must know, my inventory check this week shows that our weapon count is 1 short. Somehow we're missing a laser pistol. Hardin will have my head if I don't find that weapon soon. I can't delay my report to him any longer.
I could look around.
If you happen to find it, bring it here right away. I might be able to throw a few supplies your way if you do.
Okay, missing laser pistol. I'm
Have you
guessing
found it?
maybe in the basement. Not yet. Show me what you got for
Our
sale.
patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look.
Okay, so, ooh, Greased Lightning. Power Fist. Anti-material rifle. God damn. Ballistic Fist. Marksman Carbine. Bro, there's so many fucking weapons. Thermic Lance? What the fuck is this? There's so many weapons in this game. It's insane. I keep seeing new shit. It's astounding. So I kind of want to buy this for the collection. We don't really have much to sell currently. What we could do, I think what we will do is stick a pin in this. Come back here later.
With everyone getting to go to the surface, I'm a little
Okay, laser pistol. Do we see a laser pistol anywhere? I'm gonna assume it's just gonna be out and not like in a container. It seems like that would be a little weird if it was just in a container. That's the path up and out. Let's go to the basement. I always forget whether this light is on because it's so tepid. I mean, I guess there were a lot of computer rooms down here, so that is an opportunity for a, for something there. Who's making all that fucking racket up there? So that terminal there is locked. I'm assuming that's not anything.
Yes, can I help you?
I'm trying to help Torres find a missing laser pistol. Have you seen it around?
No, no idea. Sorry.
Bye. Where are you fucking running to?
Yes, can I help you?
He's got a laser pistol. Well, I mean, there's other people running all over.
Seems the destruction of the monorail didn't slow the NCR down much. How many troops do they have?
Okay, I could be combing through here for, like, forever.
Thank you for asking.
Maybe we can report to her.
Have you found it? I need to...
No. Has Edie been stuck here for, like, forever? Okay, I might just look this up at this point, because, like, it could be anywhere, and I don't want to spend an hour combing for a laser pistol. Okay, so, a few things. Laser pistol, can't find the guy who's supposed to be the next, like, breadcrumb in the trail. He's not where he's supposed to be, so we're just gonna leave it for now, I guess. The other part of Veronica's quest to get to this nearby comms console, turns out she does mean it's nearby in a geographical sense, so it's way the fuck out, in the wasteland, actually. It is actually the location on our map. Despite the way that was phrased, it does seem like it's over there. Oh, is the wind not currently active? Interesting. So the wind does cycle. Let's check these other bunkers real quick. Wait, didn't I check one of these? I did. Because the password didn't work. Yeah, this is the one we checked. Well, I'm just gonna pick this. Oh, that's fun. There actually is ammo in there, though. Okay, so is that what it's gonna be? Like they're just all these bunkers are collapsed? So weird that there's just like a magazine on the ground, like just some ammo. Just a weird thing to be there, huh? I mean, it's good because it gives you the impression that this is a larger facility. Same with like the inaccessible doors in the other section. Illusion slightly broken by every bunker having the same graffiti though. So that should be... That's the one we came out of, right? Other one's this way. Make love not war. This one's different. Peace, peace. You suck, Brett. Pop chems, not bombs. Billy rules. Steve was here. All war's criminal. Are these... So are these like pre-war graffitis or post-war? Like, is there supposed to be some notion that this place was being protested, or is it just that other people have been here to, like, you know, leave their Kilroy where it was here's behind or whatever? Finally started getting this place in order, put out enough supplies to last a while, swept up some, gonna hit the hay and continue tomorrow. Read the next entry. Found a nice little spot to scout the prison from. Place has been pretty active recently. Those thrice-stand powder gangers have been spreading out, so need to be careful to avoid them. It doesn't help that I have to get back early each night or risk being blinded by the sand. Next entry. Scout for secret radio still doesn't work. Damn it, I'm a scout, not an electrician. I must have got some sand in it or something. At least that crazy storm is good for keeping people away. Place wouldn't make much of a safe house so the people were traipsing in and out all the time. I'd hate to find another location again, but if the supplies, especially if the equipment weren't safe, I guess I'd have to. Okay. So there was somebody here. Somebody set up shop. Well, let's eat a snack. Thanks to the fella's loot we just stole. I think it was just the 2 food items, right? Enough to get rid of the debuff. Anyone home? Do we think there's still a man living here? Probably not. Because, like, the doors... Well, I mean, the journal's out here. The food is out here. Unless he's locked in and died, or he's locked in and trapped. Nope. Oh, shit! Ooh, mini nuke. Well, that was fun. Nice little cubby hole sneaking around the edge of the debris. Frag grenade. Oh, I'm gonna get my ass stuck. Oh, Veronica, oh no. What have you done? I wonder if there was a way to sneak through in the other one. Probably not. Okay, just a fun little fluff area. That's nice. I like it. I like it. Anything that makes the game feel more lived in. A little bit of environmental storytelling. Oh, that's Veronica. I was like, holy fuck, somebody just ran in. No. Nobody did. She just teleported away. We'll go to Gibson's and head over. Oh, I feel like I went to the shack. Right? We went to Helios 1 to talk to people about reinforcements for Forlorn Hope or whatever, right? And then we went to the shack to scope it out. That is exactly where this is pointing us. I guess it's just not a map marker. So is the implication then that this was like Veronica's fucking base? Did she just live like this? Probably not. I mean, there's a whole fucking body in here. That's a little bit more cover story than you need. Alright. Download research notes. Download completed.
Let's see what we've got here. Okay, yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. The pulse gun. Although, maybe the rangefinder could work too. And it looks like the NCR was onto some miracle farming technology.
What's a pulse gun?
Electromagnetic weapon from before the Great War. Experimental. It never saw mass production. But they were building it as a countermeasure to power armor, which they feared the Chinese were developing. Supposedly a prototype was being housed at Nellis. Imagine what it could do to the Brotherhood. We'd be on equal footing with any idiot with a gun.
Farming tech?
More or less. Supposedly it's a vegetation enhancer. NCR has a science branch headquartered at McCarran Airport. Guess they found something. Guess somebody wasn't very good at keeping secrets either. We'd never pursue it because it's not a weapon, but self-sufficiency is fundamental to us. If it works, they'd see the value of an alternate course.
And the rangefinder?
It's a targeting device for some kind of doomsday weapon based at Helios 1. It was lost sometime after the war.
This is the Euclid C finder, right? I know that's a thing
Too
with
many.
Helios.
All for this weapon they never got working. If it turns out to be a dud, it'd show how flawed our goals have been. Father Elijah said he thinks a scavenger might have sold it on the strip.
Okay. Oh, interesting. The rangefinder might be a problem. I reactivated Helios 1 and it's not powering a weapon.
Ah, hell. Well, how could you know, right? Okay.
So we don't get that now because of what we did. That's fine. Let's pursue the pulse gun.
Yeah. Maybe they'll think twice about engaging the NCR if they know one of those could be floating around. The notes say to look around Nellis Air Force Base. He suggests going through filing cabinets and computers in the commanding officer's quarters.
Let's go find it. So was Nellis the boomers? Oh, yes. Okay. Well, at least we're idolized there, so we don't have to deal with that problem. I like the way some of these quests thread together like that. Like, you know, this could be the quest that led us to the boomers instead of other things. That's fun. That's like a really good way to use a breadcrumb type quest, like, and have it not feel just like a fetch quest. It, like, you know, opens up a whole new little thing for you just by virtue of it sending you somewhere you previously hadn't had a reason to check. That's really good. Okay, so I guess we'll go to Nellis. And then that'll get us the other fucking... these guys from Nellis as well. And then we have this Black Mountain thing. So I don't know if this is true, but I have the feeling Black Mountain's more substantial. Well, I mean, it's got to be more substantial than going to a friendly base, right? New area versus a place we've been that's friendly to us. So I think it makes a lot of sense to push the other stuff first. So we'll probably do that. But that can wait for next time.